Alright, hello everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome along to Sunday morning, welcome along to Saxlingham. Hope you're doing well, just playing around with levels and looking at things and hopefully, oops, I'll just click on, there we go, got some farm noise. That's the main thing. How are we all doing? Got the steering wheel set up, we're playing off that again today. Somehow managed to click on Steam and hopefully it's not starting a game up, that would be annoying. Because why am I launching FS22 on Steam? Figure that one out. We'll cancel that in a sec. Go away. There we go. Clicking on the wrong buttons. Right. Let's have a look. It is the morning. As you can see, it's nice and atmospheric for the morning. I do love the look on this map. Just there with the gate and everything like that. However, let's have a look. So we're down here at our farm. There's not much to do on our farm. The grass is showing up as ready to harvest, but I think it probably needs another growth stage. Oh, there you go. There's my FS22 kicking in, taking over my screen. Go on, come on, go away. I haven't heard those sounds for hours. Anyhow, we're growth stage 3 or 4, so we're going to need to let that go for a little bit longer. There is some bales there, but there's effectively nothing to do on our farm. So we have taken on a couple of contracts. We've got some corn down here in 36. We've borrowed the equipment for that, so that should be sitting down here at the dealership. There you go, you can see that there. S7, was it new S7 I think? Yeah, S7, so a biggish piece of equipment for Saxlingham, but it'll work out really well. And then 26, we've got some wheat to harvest. And there's also a contract on 44, I think it was, for wheat, which we might take once we've finished that one. And then there's another corn one up here, I think, is it 42? Let's have a look. 42. Now we're not going to take this one and borrow the equipment because we don't win the semi and bottom dump truck. So we're going to do the first contract and then take the combine from that up and trailer and use it for that one. So that's the plan. That's kind of what today entails on Saxlingham. I had a look on a tour area to see what there was to do, but there wasn't much to do in there either. So anyhow, let's go and have a look. There we go. Oh, I haven't got my names on. Let's have a look. Crank those up so we know who we're talking to. General settings, show plain names. Alright, there we go. So, bit of a lineup of workers today. Axelson, Jimmyson, and Hanson here today, giving us a hand. So, nice to have them in here. And nice to have you here. If you're in chat, good morning, Chinook. How you doing, buddy? Good morning, Mark. Welcome along. Good afternoon. Good evening to you. Cow Hobbs, good evening. Dr. Fish, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you as well. Nice to have you here, and everyone else who is joining in chat and joined us to watch. So I'm going to go and find a combine. I'm going to grab the... I'm going to have lots of time doing wheat. I'm actually going to jump in here into Lexion. Here we go. I'm going to take this for a drive. Let's see. I want to adjust the field of view. I didn't out for that. Here we go. Right. Let's see if we can get this all cranked up. Go for a drive. Need to make sure I know the right way. So from the farmyard, I'm going to head out that way and turn left. We're going to avoid the ford. That should get us there just fine. Bring up the map so I know which way I'm going when I leave this joint. Right. Let's have a look. There we go. Steering wheel all up and going. FYI, a DM, check it when I have a moment. Oh, right. I could probably read that later, Mark. I had seen the Facebook post about that, which is trying shame. It really is. Right now, am I going out that way? Am I? Or am I? No. A little bit further up. I haven't actually spent much time driving around this yard to get used to where things are. Maybe we're following Jimmy. Jimmy knows where he's going. Just making sure I got a header trailer on the back, but I can see that in the mirrors there, so. Heater on it? Yes, it does. There it is. Right. Beacons on. Flashing. See. Oh. Here we go. There we go. See the reflection. Perfect. Right. Let's get going. Currently struggling to get dedicated server. It's having lag issues with just a map and no other mods. Are you using a provided server like a G-Portal one or something like that, Carl? Or are you running a server on a dedicated PC? Main thing with lag is, I guess, where you choose to host it from, what region you're in. Surprising if it's just a map and no mods as well. Normally it'd be mods or anything. Is it a mod hub map or is it a large map? You put something that's come from a third party like a 16x map or something like that on. Could be the reasons. Don't know. G-Portal UK based and hosted in the UK. Yeah. Interesting. Now I'm still a little bit chesty, a little bit blocked up, so I will try to avoid coughing into the microphone, but I apologise in advance if I do. Hey Mrs. Prof, how you doing? No alerts from YouTube today. Oh, that's frustrating, isn't it? Good old YouTube. I did set it quite late yesterday. Time for everyone to check you've got your notifications turned on. Haven't been reset or something like that again. No, it happens from time to time for people and they'll complain about it. G'day Dutch Modelling, how you doing? Craig, good morning to you mate, welcome along. Right, oh yeah. Anson's saying he got a notification for it. Is that starting soon, but... Ah, right. In Saxlingham, that's interesting. It's interesting you're having issues with it. Have you played on multiplayer servers before, Carl? Like the only lag I get is 100% server lag for me. That's because our servers are normally hosted in the US and I'm playing here from New Zealand and others are dialing in from all around the world. So we always pick the US because it's kind of a location I can still connect to and get a decent connection, and playable connection, and others can join without any issues. Right, before we go any further, I'm pretty sure we just go straight across here for this one, isn't it? Yeah, and then left just at 101. Okay. Alright, excuse me. There's Singapore and that, but with the way that data is routed through the middle, through Asia and that, it actually seems to be further. Whereas New Zealand to the US is pretty much a direct cable. You got the notification, Chinook? Good to know. You've been on them before, so no idea what's happened. I've opened a ticket with G-Portal to see if they can assist. That's, yeah, it's the best way. Could just be a server issue, like they just have a funky server. Sure. Right, we are going down here. Get myself turned in here without catching anything. And have I actually gone the right way? Was I meant to go? No. I've turned someone's driveway. I'm going to go visit someone's house. Oops. Everyone was thinking I was being smart and not overshooting the driveway, and I didn't. Ah, there we go. Jimmy's saying he did the same thing, so I don't feel quite so stupid. We might have to see if we can rip a Yui on their lawn now. I don't think I'm going to get that backed out there with the double articulating trailer. it's a tight turn. We'll dodge the trees. Pull the head around with us. There we go. $10 AM on a 10 AM on a Sunday morning, and we're on someone's lawn. Right. There's this one. I thought this must have been the field entry, but it's not. After the field next to us. 2 days. Morning, Yoss. How you doing? Hello, cultivator. See you, mate. Right, I've already got the combine down into the corn and started harvesting that, so. I'm not racing, it's not a race, it's not a competition. You're a plough. What's that, more rough and ready than a cultivator, less refined. Right, which way is the... Where do I need to drop this off? That side. See where we can put this. Be able to unload it. How's that going to block Jimmy? Okay, get out from there. Right, let's connect to the trailer. Is that done? Now let's see if I can use my mirrors to avoid this. Come on, keep going backwards. Yeah, I'll use the reversing camera. Good call. Yeah, move past. Move squeeze past. Let's get turned now and get in the right spot. Tried that a couple of hours. You've tried rebooting. Yeah, maybe verify the game files. I don't know. But otherwise, yeah, just put a ticket into Gport, or it could be a server. Like they sometimes have faulty hardware or issues with hardware, which could contribute to that sort of thing. Closer. Right, there we go. Alright, now turn our beacons off. Don't need those on in the field. We need to get things opened up behind us. Look in there. Get our unfold going. It's raising lower. Here we go. Upper all unfolded. Okay. Alright. Down. Start going forward. Nailed it. Look at that. Excellent. Alright, now I'll set up some steering for us. Able to hold this button. See what it's created for us. What do we want? See how the number of headlands changed. Which way we go? We need to do 3 just to have enough turning space on the end. There we go. Excellent. All sorted. Job done. G'day, Yaron, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. You catch the I saw the South Africa Australia result this morning. Can't go past 9 AM this morning for the stream because the All Blacks kick off at 10 past 9, so I need time to quickly make some breakfast and then settle down to watch that for the morning. Do enjoy Sunday morning games New Zealand time. Good fun. All you're hearing all day is people talking and yelling away. There you go, Yoran and Yos get yelled at you too. Picture of concentration. Control done. Bouncing between 18 and 24, then when I get lag it goes to about 60. Ah, that's not lag, Carl. That's not lag. What am I sitting at 114 at the moment? That sounds like something else if that's all your ping is. It sounds like another issue. You need a padded cell and a straight jacket. We're doing good, Yoran. We've got a very sad little puppy at the moment. She had spent the day at the vet on Friday to make sure she isn't able to have any puppies. Little blue lady bits taken out, which is a bit sad for her. She's a bit mopey and a bit sore, and well, she's not too bad. She still wants to run around and do things, but she's not 100%. So I'm just having to on her. I haven't actually had to put the cone on her, Craig. She's actually been really good at not licking or trying to pull at the bandage she's got across her stomach. And the All Blacks are at 11 o'clock, so Saltman's already asleep. Fair enough. Fair enough. Like I said, it's a good time for us to watch. We can just swing around here, side of the header. Go. You run on other multiplayer servers without issue, which is why you're confused with it. Yeah, it seems strange. It does seem strange. If your ping's only 60, like, and you know, lagging, when you get lag as 60, then it does seem weird, because that's not actually that bad at all in the scheme of things. Tsunami came home today, meaning no more sleeping after 6:30. They forget very fast, they do. That's why I don't feel like it's lag, Chinook. I reckon it's something else. Although, a ping spike could cause lag, couldn't it? You're used to playing at 15 and it lags up. I'm just used to playing at what I'm at, but it does seem a little bit strange. Right, we're going to make it round in one go, which is good. Nice. No, he said there's no mods, it's just the map. Map with no mods. In his mod folder. Yeah, try taking all your mods out of your mod folder. That could be the game trying to read things. Did they not lift that up? Here we go. It's going to. Alright, let's have a look. That one. we go. Augur's coming out. Go. Just in time, 92% full here in the combine. Now I've got to remember I've disconnected my toggle on my top hat on my joystick, so I need to look with the steering wheel, not the joystick. It's been ages, but how's my favourite Kiwi streamer doing? Hey Alex, good to see you, mate. It has been a while. I'm doing good, but I had a bit of, I don't know, cold flu-iness the last 7 or 8 days, or 6 or 7 days. So feeling a little bit blocked up, but not too bad. Right, there we go. Get that put away. Otherwise that's going to beep at us and it's rather annoying. We should have put some diesel in this too. Just noticed. Who put the combine away without refueling it? We don't have a fuel trailer either. No fuel trailer. Right. I might have to run back. Do you use mod assistant, FSG mod assistant, Cal? With trying that out. For managing mods as well. Is there the nearest fuel point is? I know there's fuel up here. I don't know if there's anywhere around here at all. Can't see any. I'm going to try and heat the oven up a bit and crawl in. A great idea, Yoss. Why just a bit? Might as well heat it up fully. Only half the watchers have liked the stream. Click the thumbs up. Thank you, mate. Yeah, indeed. You're just tuning in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up if you've been here since the start. Why didn't you do it when you joined? And I'm sorry if anyone questions whether this is quite possibly one of the best looking maps made for FS25. And I wonder what rock you've been hiding under and what maps you've been playing that are better, because every time I play this map, there's these times where you're just kind of in awe of how it looks. Briscoe did such an amazing job. Such a atmospheric map. I know, yeah, there's Hanson saying about the sounds or the bird life and vehicles and things like that, but it's just so atmospheric. I know Giants did a lot with the fog and things like that, but this looks so good. Some rocket fuel is good to help with. Is that stuff? Yeah, I've heard good stuff about that. Good things about that. It's funny when you say rocket fuel, we get rocket fuel source. So when we talk about rocket fuel in our house, that's what we're meaning. That's a good source. Don't judge without trying. He shared some images of Woodside the other day, didn't he? Something on Facebook, a video on YouTube, was it? Alright, that's how 2 of our 3 headlands pass. Done. It's not a very big field. Decent payout on this contract too. So who caught the B-roll footage that they released post Gamescom? I was going to download it and have a look at it, and it's 15 gigs, so I thought I would wait for someone else to. So I'm a cop. I sort of briefly watched a little bit of his, particularly around the fishing. The fishing looks fun, doesn't it? A new, nice little sort of side quest thing to do. Sure, like everything, the novelty will wear off, but. And we'll get the usual questions of why are you spending time adding fishing in when you can't make mud or put in mods that players want. You know what will happen. Been around this place for long enough. Been waiting for a Gamescom mod release of the 9RX. I've been disappointed too that they haven't done that. I was really expecting that we were going to see that after they had it on the stand at Gamescom. So I've done it before where they have releases attached to different events. FarmCon, etc. I had to just log in and double check that it wasn't in Mod Hub and I had missed it this morning. There hasn't been one previous years? Yeah, is it just FarmCon ones I've done? I thought they had done. Anyhow. Still would have been cool to see. Hey Scott, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. You keeping well? Living the dream? Lunchtime here in your zone of the States, and I've got a little ones to feed. Hope you get feeling good. Thanks, Alex. Much appreciated, mate. Nice to catch your face or see your name there in chat too. So it's been a while. It was the time zones though, right? Missed an awesome band playing at Gamescom. Did you? Who was that? I watched the Viva La Dirt League guys from New Zealand. They were on the stage there last night. They did a live stream of it. That was kind of cool. Kind of cool to see three Kiwis who've had such a big impact on the gaming pop culture community. Let's turn. It's looking guidance was going to attach it and follow up. Got some free time. Nice. Nice. That's a rare luxury, isn't it, nowadays? Oh, Sabaton play. Okay. I know you're a big Sabaton fan. I realised we had some Sabaton on our playlist the other day. Popped up and I was like, oh, I know that name. Now I'm pretty sure we are going to want to go across this way. I think that's the last headland pass. The rest of our fields should be... The field should be this direction. And then, oh no. Oh. I lie, it is all that way. Okay. So this will be our final headland. Right, that done. Lines on. There we go. Not going to take us too long to get through this. Interested in this map, but haven't downloaded yet. Yeah, it's a beautiful map. Even just, I was just saying before you joined, like, just so atmospheric. Every time I play on it, I find myself looking at or wanting to take screenshots and just capture some of it. Bumps and Briscoe did a great job with that. We're not playing with seasons, Squatch. Just find on just a community multiplayer server, it means there's always something to do. When we've had seasons on for a server like this, it'll spend 4 months and no one will do anything on it. So we've got a couple of servers we have which are set realistically with seasons and things like that, but this is just one we've not had seasons running on. Always a trade-off. Only Farms Elsa, good morning from Australia. Good morning. There's an early start for you. Well, I'm assuming you're east coast of Australia, 5:30 in the morning. %, full. I can see Jimmy ranging up over that side. It's good. We'll spin around and be able to unload heading back down the field. West, actually. Oh goodness, that was a brave assumption. So it's late at night. What is it? 2:30 in the morning for you? Goodness. It's still morning, so you're not wrong. You're up milking cows. Auger out. Yeah. This is the thing I love about multiplayer servers, is just being able to play like this and you know that someone's going to be there and downloaded. Kind of get that sense of what it's like actually on farm when you're working with someone. Oh, what is Jimmy? 80%. I'm going to get him full. The big question is, will he get the rest of this field and not? 3:30. So you're 4 hours behind. It's 3:30 in the morning, had some spare time and came across the stream. Nice. Oh, nice to have you here. Get a lot of Australians in chat. You'll find I do a stream on a Wednesday evening, New Zealand and Australian time, starting at 9 New Zealand, so that'd be 5 PM Western time for you. But yeah, do a stream on a Wednesday, which is a little bit more suited to local time zones for me and others. Just subbed and liked. Awesome, thank you. Been busy working on anything, Squatch? Any treats coming for us? You're just enjoying playing the game when you get a chance. Downtime? Just. Stuff in the works, can't say when it'll be finished, but you're getting stuff done. Nice, that's the main thing. That is the main thing. I love how you guys have got your sort of core crew working on things. It's the one thing I'd love to have is someone who wanted to make some models for my map. That's the thing that's gonna. Oops, we've missed a little bit there. We'll tidy that up later. I think that's the one thing that's gonna slow me down. Just getting those custom models made. Pushing the game and seeing what we can do. Nice. That's good. It's good. Legacy is the king of Blender, and he certainly is. He's doing some cool stuff. It's cool to see we like, you know, people have maybe stepped back from the modding community. Guys like him have come in and yourself and that and filled that gap, filled that void. There's always someone there come along and make a difference, which is cool. Now we're gonna have a little bit there that's not gonna be harvested. Tidy that up. Might as well tidy it up now. Tell you what we'll do. Tidy this bit up now. And we've probably actually got enough we can fill Jimmy up, maybe. I was going to say, we'll fill Jimmy up on the way past, hopefully. Should do, he's 93% full. Guessing it's a 40,000 litre trailer. Have a look. Must be here without smacking into him. Turn the header off for a second. This is where things are a little bit hard because depth perception. There we go. Nailed it. Like that. I'm going to say depth perception's a little bit difficult sometimes. Oh, ah, he had the same idea as I did. You keep going. Ah, he's gone. Oh well. He's near enough to full. Right. Then back on. Alright. Boom. So a little bit here to do and single pass over there. That's us finished. Tim, how are you doing? Good to see you. Wish you had time to play, feel like your farm's falling behind. That's the joys of being a virtual farmer, is if you can't play for a while, you come back and it'll still be there. Unlike those real world ones which do tend to fall behind if you don't spend any time on them. Don't snap to that track. Actually, we do want to go to a track over there. Got a part roll on the end we're going to get. Always up for a laugh, Tim. He's up for a laugh, you know that. Hope you're well though, my mate. Keeping busy as always. How far does that have to go? Was it that cell point or was it going down the bottom? Going down the bottom. Oh no, just going up the top. Not too far at all. Alright. Jimmy's just realised this is a contract and he's not meant to be going back to the yard. He needs to take it to the cell point. blown away at how much good's happening almost daily, but it does come with the downside of more hours and more people. It's a bit hard to make more hours, but more people will definitely help too. Oh. Morning, Bo. See you, mate. How you good? Hope you were good. Hey, good. When you married your husband, you knew he was a grain farmer, didn't know he was also a dairy farmer. Early mornings for the rest of your life. That's one thing I didn't like about dairy farms. It's the early starts. How did he lure you into that? Just show you his big shiny tractor and forgot about the cows. Called animals were the way to a woman's heart. Clearly mistaken. Heard they were able to bend light through time using quantum computing, so maybe time is going to be the easier answer. Possibly. Could be an expensive answer though. Hey Ben, evening mate, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, come and give us a hand. A couple of contracts running at the moment. I'm going to pick up another one once we finish this. And then, well, see what else we have to do. Yeah, I need to refuel. To leave the header up here and then run all the way back down to the farm. Unless there's a fill point up here somewhere, there's not a shop or anything with fuel up this way, is there? I believe so. Drove by the fields and did a big swerve around the dairy. Right. Yeah, I put a fuel tank in up there. Probably marginally closer than the farm. Yeah. Okay. Saw you live. Just like the CEO in the cherry tape videos, I nod. I acknowledge the man in the hour and journey off into your next task. Appreciate you too, mate. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. I'll see you to take time out of your busy day to do that. Not go unnoticed. Alright, there we go. That's the harvesting part of it done. That turned off. And we're going to go hook up and get ready to head off to the next field. Gotta wait for the tractor to get back though, so we can unload before we do that. Can't fold the hopper down. This one. Oh, Ben! Poor farmer timing there, Ben. Poor farmer timing. Look at that, contracts. We finished that contract, we did too. That one delivery. We're pushing the trailer because we're on a bit of a slowed side slope there, so let's just see if we disconnect that. It's going to snap onto the... looks like it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the main thing. So let's get hooked up onto the back of that. Get that hooked up onto the back. We'll wait in the field for Jimmy to get back here to unload too. Yeah, come back and grab. Better not drive with a half-loaded combine down the road. It's the same. Go. Don't know why that bar listed. Whoops. I didn't actually hook up after all that. Says Jimmy is coming back. Let's see it, Tim. We'll study the route we need to take in just a second. Get out, get those turned on, ready to go. So the next one we can now accept is this one here. It's 44. So we'll take that one on. There's our trailer. Thank you, Jimmy. Let's just have a look down here. So look at that. I've made good progress down there on that field too. So we'll swing out, we'll take a right, then a left, then a right, we'll come up here and refuel, and then we'll go straight down the main road to 44. Job done. Right. Done. Done. Happy days. Let me get out of there first. See a bit of the map. You do. Definitely do. I love these tracks. It's like the roughness of them is a nice touch. It would have been so easy just to run the level tool through this and smooth it all out, but the bumps and everything like that really give it some character. It's the little things like that that Briscoe's done and other map makers do, which makes the maps fantastic. And then you can enjoy the narrow little lanes. I'll try my best to not crash into anything on. Oh, the Ford, yeah. You turn right down that road there. You go through a Ford that is modelled on a real life Ford. It's very cool, very nicely detailed. How you doing, Elder? Good to see you, mate. Morning. Oh, we got traffic turned off too. Is kind of nice. Now we're in the UK, so we're left side of the road. Get there right, but yeah, nice. I love the roads too, like just the edge of the road and everything. Such a nice job. And so we're going to go and take a left just up here. There's the road on our right and then a little lane on our left. And this is, we're heading up to a spot which is where we've set up the straw harvest. This was just so I could play it on stream the other day. It's set up as a separate farm. It's currently in debt because it had a loan and payments have come out, but there is some pallets that could be thrown into the palletizer. But it's just nice to have. Actually, now that Ben's on, he can come up and grab one of these tractors if he wanted. Grab the fast track and use the trailer. Hopefully. Some diesel in this. Find out in a second. That's empty. Ah, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna have to change farms to be able to fill it up. I've got no money on that farm to do. Alright, let's make some money real quickly so that I can afford some diesel to be able to then give it to the farm. This wasn't part of the script. You have to get your wood. Definitely have to get used to the small fields, small roads. Actually, the fields I don't say small fields. The fields aren't small. It's just the roads. So we did put when we put this down, we did just put the sell point in over here. See how many of these we need to sell. I didn't change farms, so I'm not even going to see. Look. No, not too many. Let's jump back in there. So we've limited ourselves on the server to no large tractors. They have to be medium, small or medium only. So that's kind of a good way to control and limit some of the equipment we use. Picked up the front ones too, kind of handy. Oh no, we got stuck. The only exception is the 9S sitting over there because it was the only tractor powerful enough. None of the medium tractors would pull the palletizer. Do that. Yeah, anything in the large tractor category for us. That's on the server. I know. Yeah. Like I know there's definitely farms in the UK which use quad tracks and 9RXs and things like that, so it wouldn't be out of place having them, but I always find servers almost become a race to get things done as quickly as possible. So the biggest equipment's always bought, and I thought that was just a way we could kind of control that a little bit. Goodness, I'm only just going to have enough to sell. Oh, there's 4 pallets here. All 4 of these in one go. Enjoy zamming this too. It's someone wants to just come down and there's nothing to do on the farm, they can come down and feed it some pellets and keep it hungry, keep it happy. There we go. Some money in the account, we can now afford some diesel. There's a whole lot of hay pallets here that could be using the bridge or bring a telehandler up. Could be loaded. Right. Now, should be able to go into here. $500 can't buy 1,000. No, you go to this point here. The only way you can get into it's here. Oops. Yeah. Why can I not get into it? It's far too close. Makes sense. Here we go. Yes, there's your crane. Just showing Axelson this, he hadn't seen it before. Down, some up. Dumping him. Then it just starts all on its own. Don't need to do anything. Anyhow, that's not what we're here for. Let's see if we can get some diesel on this now. Oh, I still can't because it's not out. Even though I've got diesel on it, because it's not our farm's diesel, I can't use it. Alright, all that effort. I'm guessing we're going for a bit more. You get to see some more of the farm squatch. More of the map because we go for a drive down to the main farm to fill up. I love multiplayer. I thought with multiple farms you might have been able to do that. Transfer some money. I suppose it stops people just going and using someone else's diesel. You'd think so, right? Yet I could not. I definitely... Oh, no, that shouldn't... Hang on. Did it actually... Did I buy diesel? I don't know if it actually bought now that I'm... So... Oh, I bought some. It's still empty. Buy. Yes. It's still saying empty. Alright, let's log in as admin. Oh, I've got permissions to do everything. Promote myself to be a farm manager. Why does it give me the option to be able to buy it, but not actually buy it? There we go. Oh, well now it's filled it twice. It's 3 times. It's got 1500 litres in it and we've gone negative money. Oh my goodness. Alright. Yeah, gotta love multiplayer. Right. I wasn't meaning to do that. I wanted to... I need to get this header off. Just gonna park it on the side of the road. Past this fence and we'll just leave this here and we'll go back and get topped up. What an absolute rigmarole this has been just to get some diesel. This is why we have a farm rule that you need to refuel and maintain equipment before you park it up. Isn't that right, Hanson? No, I don't blame Hanson at all. Alright, let's have a look this time. So we should actually be able to, because I'm on this. Right, sorted. We got there in the end. Wasn't you, Chinook? Very quick to get defensive about that when I hadn't said your name, Chinook. Tank does have a hole in it. Why did you get so defensive, Chinook? No one was blaming you. I think it was Chinook. Getting in early to make sure. Alright, there we go. I'm sorry, Squatch, you don't get to see that part of the map just yet. We'll have to take the combine back later once we finish this next field, so keep watching. Meanwhile, Jimmy's keeping the getting them pallets put in, which is good. Exactly what happens when you miss a stream. Don't know about the crane. Alright, let's head on down to the next one. Now I need to change farms so I can actually see the contract because it's not showing up. Need to know where we're going. Inspector Bo's on the case. Who completed the contracts? You're going to lose your equipment. Whoever collected that. Oh, was it? Okay. Sorry. I thought it popped up and said contract completed. No, it's alright. Ignore me. It showed up as finished, but it's still there. It's still active. Yeah, I thought you'd claimed it. Yeah. Emptied the combine in the ballroom with the candlestick. Emptied it at diesel. Alright, this is 44, and I think we should be able to access it this way. So we can get into it. Here we go, there's an access point right there. So, pause. Perfect. This field's harvested here, we'll use the neighbour's field, I'm sure they won't mind. It's a contract where actually this is the same farm owner as the contract, so of course we're fine. Okay. Tap that. Sells nice amount of space to get turned around. Slowly inch our way in here. Might get square enough. Fix that. I'll try to. Boom. On the money. Right, it's opening. Let's go. This is Prof. S37 is on the move, is it? did say they were going to be getting that down into the launch site. That's good. That is all good news. How are you? Are you good? Busy watching SpaceX get ready for... Was it flight 12? 12? 11? 11, won't it? Alright, there we go. Let's get some steering assist set up. 3 laps of this one. Let's go. Right, there we are. Let's jump out of in cab for a bit and we'll do some third person combining. And there's the neighbours. There's the other guys over here to do the corn over the road. Trinity would have been 35,000 feet halfway between Frankfurt and Dubai when the harvester was running low on fuel. Still his fault, though. Thank you. Very cloudy there right now. Looks like they had some rain. Hopefully it clears up. We won't get to see much. Yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed it clears up. I did see that they were. I was watching Marcus House's video last night, and he was saying that the forecast was for a bit of weather this week. You are a professional, channel. Professionally running equipment down to empty. Well, this one feels like a higher yield. I don't think we're going to get the whole way around. We're not going to get all the way around, are we? Some crucifixion. Welcome along anyone who is just joining the stream. If you've only just tuned in recently, appreciate you taking the time out of your day. Catch some of the stream if you've been here since the start. Appreciate you for hanging out with us. Enjoying spending more time playing in first person too. I need to make more of a commitment to doing. You tuned out for dinner and you're back now. What was for dinner tonight, Mark? Hey, no worries, Scotch. This is what I'm talking about though. Like, look at that across there. Just look good. And we're right at the map boundary too. You know, where the tractor is, that's not map out that way. And that's the map border. It's fantastic. Anyhow, good to see you, mate. Looking forward to seeing what you crafty buggers are working on in the background. If you want anything looked at, you know where to find me. Filet steak and chips with a peppercorn sauce. So very nice. Am I going to do a series on Mouse Creek when it comes out? That's BC Bueller's map, isn't it? Not sure, Aaron. Sure. Do you know which one I'm really looking forward to? DR Modding's map. Carroll, Iowa. That looks amazing. Well, credit to Jimmy. He's timed that and positioned himself perfectly. Question's going to be, is the auger long enough for you to run along over the hedge? Probably not. No. So we're going to have to just stop here. Stop here and unload. Realism is key after all. Lone Star Farmer, how you doing? Been a minute since you've got to enjoy an Arg's life. Well, I'm pleased you found a minute to be able to catch us today. How you doing? Alright, we get that done. Right, once round. This is good yield. I think I reckon this is yielding better than the other field. I can't tell because the yield meter doesn't work on contracted fields. So if you're interested, I know some of you played on the Saxlingham map. It's going through the multiplayer server for that. It's going through a refresh at the moment. Hanson, along with a few others, is spending a bit of time working towards setting that up as a realistic server, similar to how we've had the Oak server running previously, or still running. Actually, the Vintage Oaks is still going as a realistic multiplayer server. I actually don't even know how long that's been. It must be more than a year. And if you've ever caught any of my series on Dazed's multiplayer server on the Oaks, set in that same sort of realm, but we're doing it a little bit differently, where we found that the Schweizenbahnhof multiplayer farm became a real race to own as much land, and you know, there was an unrealistic production in there, and it just made it quite easy. So putting in a few more rules would be the best way to describe it. And going to have some different ways of doing farming. So basically, if you're a dairy farmer, you know, if you're running cows, you should only be doing anything that's needed for cows. So you know, if you're going to grow corn, for example, you can still grow corn, but you'd be growing it for silage, not to sell grain. Whereas if you're an arable farmer, you're not going to be growing grass. You're going to be focusing on cereal crops and things like that. But there's also going to be a production farm, so farms won't be able to have their own productions like we've had previously, but they'll be selling it to others who have production. So that's the idea. If that's something that sounds interesting to you, jump into Discord and register your interest, jump into the chat about it, and there'll be some opportunities for farm owners to come along. Or farm hands as well, though I'm sure that anyone who's fortunate enough to be one of the farm managers will be looking for someone to help. Because it is quite a time commitment in terms of the realistic side of it, the times and just being available, so it'd be cool to have a lot of people playing on that. You know, I've always thought it'd be great, and I don't know how you'd ever do it, would be to have a like a 5M type roleplay server. Kind of the way that the Grand Theft Auto works. Obviously not with the Grand Theft Autoing, but I don't know, I always thought it'd be fun where you could just log in and there's other people playing, and it's just this open world. I think the limit would be the map size, and you're kind of limited to what you do, but it'd be cool to have little missions almost in there. I don't know how it'd ever work. You might be interested, Bo. Well, you know how to find it. You jump in there. Now, when are you off to? You must be off soon. You're going to Melbourne for a week or something, weren't you, for work training? Coming up soon. We have a tractor. Might be fun to tractor jack someone. flying out next Sunday. Nice. There you go. Good job, Jimmy. Done well there with the auger spinning around a whole lot faster. But, not quite. Cab corn. Cab wheat. Probably go and unload that one, Jimmy. No, we're all poor farmers on this one. No 1050s. What is the biggest? We're just talking about. The guys are just talking about fence. Is 7. Yeah, 700. 700 is the biggest fence we can have on the farm if we wanted fence. Welshson Farmer, good evening to you. How you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Jimmy was hoping not to be seen. What happened, Jimmy? Oops. Speaking of not being seen, I'm now... Oh. Oh. Well, I can't talk because I'm too busy focusing on you to press the wrong buttons. Short trip to the sell point for this one because we're going right over the fence. So, yeah. Would you mind making me another coffee, please? Thank you. Doing alright. Doing alright. We have had a couple of cracking days here. Outside now, there's not a cloud in the sky. Bit of ice out there, frosty. It's going to be beautiful. That's it. Sun gets up a bit higher. An afternoon at football today. Hey, puppy dog. Hello. Milk with 2 Fubo. Roger that. Oh, there we go. There you go. Oops. Can't hold it too closely. Mrs. actually took a photo out the window of just how nice it is today. Go to, not big cam. Can't do that. Anyhow, it's a beautiful day. Now the coffee machine's going. We get no snow actually on the ground. We can see snow out the window on the hills, but it's quite some distance away. Yeah, Jimmy's back. Thank you. You'll see if the mountain's out. Nice. Should be. A great view of Ruapehu from over the road from us. We can't see it from our house for the trees, but Don't have to go too far to get a great view of it. Right, what's that? That's not quite. I'm just going to get down to here, and that's our 3. Which way are we going to do this field? That way. Alright. I'm loving having the toggle turn everything on and off on this, on the joystick. Using one of the little toggle switches. Up shows me the lines, and down turns the cruise control on and off. Ah, sorry, the steering on and off. Tidy up this little bit of a mess we made here. Right, there we go. Let's cut this open. Coffee 2 for the day. Nice view looking down over that way too, right? Oops. That view. Amazing how much just a little bit of terrain, a little bit of elevation creates so much more interest. So good. She's alright Welsh sun farmer. I was just saying before. Earlier she had some surgery on Friday, having her being desexed, so she had a bit of a sore on her stomach, a bit of a wound on her stomach, which is all covered up at the moment. She's, yeah, a little bit out of sorts, but she'll come right. Oh. She was chasing it, yeah. It was done on Friday. She was out chasing the sheep around the paddock yesterday. Against doctor's orders. Send me a picture. Let's have a look at Bo's view. Ooh. There you go. How's this for a... It's Bovine's view at the moment. Not bad, eh? Not bad. It's Mount Taranaki, or if you've watched The Last Samurai, Mount Fuji. Nice view. Mount Taranaki's quite cool if you fly over it, or even if you look at actually on Google Earth. It's a perfect, I think it's a 10-mile circle from the summit when they surveyed and subdivided the land up there. They said a 10 mile from the summit, and it's all reserve forest park. So from space and from above it looks like a perfect circle. Very cool. Tell you what I did today, yesterday too. Turn around and I'll show you. I'll find that. Where is it? Oh, it's that long pass we were just doing, and I'll be able to show you. Let's just figure out the best way to look at that. So I think I've talked before about this saga of getting a replacement battery for my telehandler that I've been building. Well, finally arrived after leaving China, leaving the warehouse, not getting out of China, going back to China because it was a lithium-ion battery on its own, to now arriving in New Zealand and being with me. So let's have a look here. What's for that? There. There we go. Finally got the telehandler finished. I want to go that way. Yeah. So it's all, it works, it drives. The only downside is this boom under here doesn't work very well, and the extension doesn't work very well. It's just not, the way it's geared just doesn't work very good at all, but really happy with how that's turned out. It's very cool. I'll have to do a little video of it running and things like that, but it's very cool. Oh, sorry, Jim. Okay. Stop overshooting things. What's that? Yeah. Right. Put that out there. Sorry, I need to get my chat back up. Right, here we go. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. Mrs. Prof does look great. Next is actually probably in one of, excuse me. One I do want to build on stream is the Dominator Combine. So that's probably going to be next on the list. I'll sort myself back out to being able to do some Lego building streams. It's been a while. Been the telehandler back when we were playing on Calmston Farms. Did a bit of little. Right. I think the way, because it doesn't use hydraulics to raise and lower the boom, it uses a cylinder which has a gear on the bottom of it, which must have a screw in the middle, which extends in the way it transfers from the because obviously it needs to transfer power because the because the boom needs to raise, it needs to move. Oh, here Mrs. Uggsy brought it for me. I did show them photos. Okay. Oh. No, I won't. What am I trying to do? There we go. There it all is. Oh, the camera's going to cut it all out. It's quite big. It's worked out very big. It's got pallets. You can replace the bucket with pallet fork. But yeah, it's the way it transfers from translating this up and down. This little thing in here doesn't work very well. And then the way it extends the arm, which is the screw on the top, and those doesn't work very well. But it drives really good, and the lights work. Those are the main things. It's finished, which is cool. Thank you, my beautiful assistant. It's only a hand model. It's not true. Be more than a hand model. be a good stream to do it today, actually. Get into a field, drive a combine. It's good doing things like that to be able to spend some time building. Whoops. Oh, just on 100. Jumping between 90, high 90s, low 100s. What's up, Stella? You okay? Diesel thief. Diesel. Have you not had your morning coffee yet, Chinook? Right, 44, 42 contracts working. Can you have too much? Well, wonder if that's true, Welsh. I think you probably can, but that's close. I was just thinking about a way I can actually set my camera up to not have the set a full camera up and use the camera itself as the source rather than a video broadcast. Just having a thought. Just having a thought. Not the way you've started off this morning, Chinook. You're not going anywhere near it. No. What time are you going for a flight this morning, Chinook? $10. Where are you flying to today? Nice. It kicks off at 9:10, babe. Auckland, Wellington and back. So 10 AM this morning. Tune into Chinook's channel and you can watch him fly in A320, I'm going to guess, from Auckland to Wellington and back. If he's using realistic weather, it is going to be a beautiful day for flying. He's synced with real time because it is beautiful here in New Zealand today. Or at least the bottom half of New Zealand, the important parts. Bottom half of the North Island, you're not getting in trouble. Ah, Floyd has risen. He becomes a... Is that right? Like the 13th birthday, Floyd. Well, happy birthday, mate. Getting in a little bit early. What day is it? What day is your birthday, buddy? That's awesome. 13, crikey. You'll be leaving home before you know it, Bo. Yeah, corn harvest in full swing over the fence. It's all downhill from there. fun age group. Yeah, we're in the midst of that. Well, in the midst of that. If he leaves, hope you've achieved something. Transit. Hey, Kiwi Gaming. How you doing? Good to see you, mate. I see you've been fiddling around with the new map. (21 and 18), one arrived back home and the other leaving in October. What, you're telling me you never get rid of them? You never truly get rid of them, Mark? Did. I was thinking it, I just wasn't going to say it. A long way off. You didn't say that, Mark. Stella, stop looking at it. Wait. Good girl. Good girl. Youngest of 4 just started high school. You know you don't have to be in there until like 1 o'clock, eh? Just started high school, crikey. What age is high school for you, Lone Star? Because I always get confused between high school and college and middle school and elementary school and all those kind of things. Right now, Jimmy's going, where on earth is this guy going? Oh, mate, I'm going this side of the field, so I'm on the outside of it. Yeah. Just thinking, so we've got 373 grand. Just bought that field, which will be ready soon. Oats. There is, I think we've still got some debt as well, don't we? Oh no, loans are 0. Is it 0? Do we have the finance mod on? Ah, up here. Oh, we do have a bit of a loan. Bit of a loan there. We could pay some of that off. Otherwise, maybe another field. I can agree with that. The hire purchase mod looks so good compared to the financing one. You're going to try and make your own New Zealand style fences and gates too. Good luck. Good luck. Hit me up though. Hit me up if you get stuck. It's the ground deformation and following that's the hardest part to figure out. Stella. Stella. You've not seen her this morning. Right. Yeah. I've heard that one at many a wedding exercise. Alright, 2 passes to go. We'll be done. We'll win the race on finishing the contracts, which you'd expect because our field's significantly smaller than the one over the road. Other size differences. 32 acres versus 12, so pretty close. That'd actually be a good, I'm just thinking what you're talking about, Hanson, for multiplayer servers, having configurable signs where you specify things like that for multiplayer farms. Have like a sign you could buy and build, it says what size bales you want made. Right. I know there is configurable signs, I wonder if there's one of the ones that's out there that would work that way. It would be worth checking out. Just so you can share information between the people who come onto the server. There is some signs that are made for 25, I'm not sure. Not sure. Done. Oh, we finished. So whatever's in Jimmy's trailer, anything in Jimmy's trailer? There is. Are we gonna sell? Look, prices for wheat. Wheat's pretty close to maximum price. Maybe just sell it. Stella. Right. Done. Done. Now, with my... I'll go back the other way. Alright, fold that up. I'm going to put this one on the trailer and we'll get this back down to the yard. I don't think... I'll have a look in a sec. I don't think there's any other harvesting contracts that require a grain header. Look. Here we go. Disconnect that from there. Right. kids in the kitchen. Yeah, that's what happens when they don't listen. Alright. We are heading... We'll take the Ford. Let's see. Right. Left. But what I was going to check were the contracts. So 44 is completed. That's the one we've just done with the wheat. Collect that one. And 26 was the other wheat one we did, so we can collect that too. Yeah, that's our job's done. These guys are still going on that one, so we better not collect those. Let's just double check. I was just going to have a look. Harvesting potatoes, that's it. So unfortunately, we're just about out of time for the stream to be able to do any potatoes. Don't want to take her out with the combine. Gotta go enjoy the rest of the stream. Have a good one. Cheers, Welsh. Take care, mate. We'll catch you soon. Old mate walking down the road.
Please.
That's right, don't park in the water. Yeah, refuel Chinook, refuel equipment. Drive in straight lines. Alright. I'm just saying, actually, would we be better off going... We'll go back the way we came. Now let's go down this way, because this way's beautiful. Cool. I'm assuming we've got past Ben. Just clip the fence. Just clip the fence. Hey Rusty, how you doing, buddy? Oh, thank you for tuning in. Appreciate seeing you here. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Oh, why are we not tuning? We're not tuning. Must be time to stop. New Zealand's waking up and stealing my bandwidth. Yeah. I blame the boys using my bandwidth. I wasn't just about to go through water. It would have been an inappropriate time to have happened just now. Oh, I'm pleased to hear, Rusty. Pleased to hear, Rusty. Alright, for those not familiar with our farms, it's one of our fields over the hedge here on the left. In there. I left the gate open, should close that on the way past. It was a very unfortunate time for a lag spike. And sure we can drive down here, can't we? There's access into the farm. Yeah, it is. Doesn't show up on the map, but the track down here. Alright, we don't have let me find the workshop. I don't actually know where the workshop is here. Look. Where's that workshop trigger? Can I see it on here? Going my way. Hey Share, how you doing? Good to see you, no need to apologise. You're here, that's the main thing. Alright, workshop. Why would you lag as I'm gonna... Nah. Stella, you're okay. You're okay. Oh. Get through this. We'll get through this. Yep, I'm gonna have to check the boys, I reckon they're on my internet. Yep, she is. I think I've got too close and we're gonna get stuck here too, aren't we? I think we are. And now I'm in a diesel tank. Now I managed to get this stuck. This is a proper stuckness. There we go. Hanson helped out. That's fine, I just lagged as I drove in. That's alright. G'day Paul, how you doing? Good morning. Alright, we're just going to get this tidied up. We are going to have to park things up and call it quits for the day. I want to go and watch me All Blacks. We'll play in about 15 minutes. So that's... Oh, I didn't get a warning that I was too far away. There we go. Let's see, can I access this trigger? There we go, right. It's all repaired, okay. I think swinging into the shed here on our left. Going to plan. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, beacons off. Engine off. We'll jump out. Honestly, this is one of my favourite screenshots, out this shed with the light coming in. So good. I've changed, where did I share that? Let's just have a look. It's my 40. That. So good. So good. Alright, well there we go. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. 38 months. I got the Agsy Rules hat on. The Agsy Rules hat. Anyhow, there we go. I think that is us all done. So 2 contracts done by Jimmy and myself, and the others are most of the way through. There we go. That left to do on the second of the corn contracts. So I've harvested 36 and 42. We tackled 44 and 26. So yeah, that's about all there is to it. Beautiful farm, beautiful map. Farms and Briscoe did such a great job on this one. So what's the plan for this week? I'm not going to have a video with FSG tonight. He's away for the day, so we'll not have anything on North Frisian. I've got a Ray County to edit down. That'll be out, so I might do that early this week instead of later the week. And otherwise we'll be live on Wednesday night once again, doing something from somewhere, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, keep progressing the map and see where we end up, get back into some Lego builds, those kind of things. But yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight, today, this morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. It's been a pleasure having you here. Just going to see, is there anyone going live? I know Chinook's going to be live in an hour. Where are we? He's not live. There you go. Go and check Chinook out in an hour. Join him for his flight. It'd be nice to see a lot of you there. But otherwise, yeah, there's no one else live to see you to, so that's it. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.